Hi friends, and welcome to today's yoga at the Waldorf Astoria in Rome, Italy. Today is a good class for you if you suffer from any headaches or migraines. As I do suffer myself, we're going to be going through some poses to help flow our blood flow, get the brain going with fresh oxygen. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and let's begin. Let's start today easy, started in a child's pose, taking your knees as wide as your mat, stretching out your arms forward and resting your forehead on your mat. Just taking a moment to settle here, making sure that your forehead is really pressed down on the mat to really stimulate those pressure points within our head, helping to eliminate and reduce any pain in our head, any migraines. So it's like acupressure. Really reach those fingers nice and long, stretching through our shoulders, our spine, our back. So we're getting fresh blood flowing to our brain. And maybe take some motion, moving side to side in your child's pose, wiggling your hips, allowing your hips to go deeper. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. As you inhale, slowly come out of your child's pose, coming into a tabletop position, warming up your spine with a cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look in front of you, open up your heart. Exhale, come into cat, releasing the spine up. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest into cat. Inhale, dropping the belly, look up into cow. Exhale, releasing the spine up into cat. One last one. Inhale, dropping the belly, so we're getting fresh blood moving through our back and coming into a neutral position. Go ahead and tuck your toes, lifting your heels and pushing back into your very first downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk out your feet one by one, shaking out your head, allowing your head to be super heavy here, pushing your hips all the way back, taking that pressure off your arms and your shoulders. So really pushing your weight back so you're in an upside down V. Sinking the heels closer to the mat each time you walk out the feet, allowing you to go deeper through the back of your legs, through your calves, through your hamstrings. And this is really great for relieving headaches as well because we're in an inversion. Our heart is above our head. So we're allowing more blood flow to circulate through our brain. So really great. I highly recommend staying in this pose for at least 1 to 3 minutes to fully get the full benefits. Hold your down dog still. Let's stay here and let's do some twisting, some hip dips. So exhale, dip your hips to the left, almost all the way down. Inhale up, exhale, dip almost all the way to the right side. And just keep moving through this, using the strength of your arms to push your weight up. So each time you dip the hips, use your arms to lift your hips up and make sure you breathe through this. So feeling into your side body, helping to loosen up any tension through our obliques, our hips, releasing our spine, stretching it out, making sure that your fingers are nice and spread apart, nice and wide on the mat. Helping to also eliminate any side body, back fat. A few more of these. One last one. Exhale, dip. Inhale up. Hold your downward facing dog. And as you look to the front, bend your knees, inhale, hop or step to the front, standing forward fold. Keep your hands down on the mat and start to walk out your knees one by one. Your feet can be together or slightly apart, whatever feels good for you. And then start to take your feet out a little wider if they aren't, grabbing opposite elbows, taking a very slight bend in the knees, micro bend, taking a ragdoll and swaying your body side to side, allowing your head to be super heavy so that the top of your head, which is the crown of our head, is pointing towards the earth. Your feet is fully gripped on the toes, on the arches, on the heels. Toes are nice and spread apart. And just moving your spine side to side, releasing that lumbar spine, helping to prevent any back pain. Just breathe here. Release your hands down on the mat and slowly inhale, rolling your spine all the way up. Careful, the head comes last. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, bend the knees, Uttanasana chair. Sit nice and low, engage the core. Exhale, dive it down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, stepping back, plank pose. Hold your plank, tuck your core in. Shift your body forward and exhale, chest comes down first. Inhale, upward dog, opening up your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping your right leg forward, warrior one. Squaring your hips, going deep with your front leg. Look up towards your hands and exhale, hands down, stepping back, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you step your left leg forward, grounding your right foot, squaring the hips, going deep with your front leg into that. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rest here for 3 deep breaths. Closing your eyes, allowing your elbows to sink closer to your mat. Getting into your back, into your legs. Gripping those hands fully to your mat. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the mat. That's not the purpose here. The purpose is to feel your back and your legs. Making sure your head is heavy so you're not cranking any tension in your neck. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, look to the front. Hop or step to the front, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Uttanasana chair, sit nice and low. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, sit low, Uttanasana chair. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you shift your body weight forward into plank pose, holding your plank here, engaging your core. Shift your body weight to your left hand. You're on the outer edge of your left foot, stacking the right over your left. Look up towards that right hand. Maybe taking mudra hands, finding your balance, and maybe opening up your hip, taking right sole of the foot to your left inner thigh, looking up towards that right hand. So you're in a side plank tree variation. Breathe. Exhale slowly, release. Plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward, plank pose. Your neck is in one straight line. Exhale, shift to the right foot, side plank. So you're stacking your left arm over your right. Your left foot is on top of your right foot. Go ahead and take that tree variation pose if you like, opening up your left hip, stacking that left foot in your inner right thigh, looking up towards that left hand. Breathe. Exhale, let it go. Inhale slowly, coming back to center, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Give yourself 3 deep breaths here. Maybe wagging the dog's tail. So swaying your hips side to side. Just finding movement, whatever feels good for you. Noticing how your downward dog is taking you deeper into this pose as it slowly adjusts your body each time you come into this. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, look to the front. hop or step, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look in front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Uttanasana chair, sit nice and low. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, Uttanasana chair, sit nice and low. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, stepping both feet back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, stepping your right leg forward, crescent lunge, all 10 toes facing forward, sinking low with that front leg. Your back leg is straight. Breathe into your high lunge. Exhale, shifting your body weight now onto your right foot, taking your left foot up, hugging your knee to your chest, and just circling that ankle to the right, then slowly circling it to the left. So creating some movement in our ankles. And then placing that left ankle on top of your right thigh, sitting low in your standing pigeon, opening up that left hip. Your hands can be at heart, to your heart center. You can also take your hands to the mat. So just find your balance here, opening up that left hip. Breathe into this, sink lower, and slowly come on up to standing, taking that left knee up, stepping it back into crescent high lunge. Look up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you step your left leg forward now. High lunge, sinking low with that front left foot. Your back leg is straight. Go deep into your high lunge. Breathe into this, look up. And exhale, shift your weight forward. Right knee up to your chest, hugging your knee in and circling your ankle to the right a couple times. And then taking it to the other side, rolling out that ankle. And then placing your right ankle on top of your left thigh into a standing pigeon. Hands to heart center, flexing your right foot, sitting low. Maybe hands come down to your mat. Finding your balance, that focus point, concentrating in this position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come on up, knee to your chest and stepping it back into high lunge. All 10 toes face. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pushing the hips back. Allowing your chest to melt and come closer to your mat. Just breathe here, relax your face. Relaxing your eyebrows. Taking one more deep breath in through the lungs, through the heart. Exhale it out. Inhale, look to the front, hop or step to the front, landing in a seated position. Swing your legs in front of you into a seated easy forward fold, also known as staff pose. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky, lengthening your back. Exhale, fold it down, reaching for your toes. Maybe if you like, placing your hands under your knees or your ankles. Whatever feels good for you, and allow your head to melt forward in front of you. So you're relaxing your neck, relaxing your head, eventually allowing your head to come as close to your knees as possible. Just breathing here. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly inhale, come on up into the seated. Raise the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands are in front of you and slowly rolling down one vertebrae at a time onto your back. Arms over your head, taking the soles of your feet onto the mat. Arms along the side of the body, coming into our last inversion pose. Inhale as you pick up your hips, lifting it up into a baby bridge, making sure that your hip distance with your legs, your heart is above your head, maybe coming on up to the tippy toes in your bridge. Do not move your neck in this position. Maybe taking your fingers to interlace under your back. Breathe, engage the thighs, and exhale, slowly releasing your tailbone all the way down, extending the legs into her final Shavasana. Deep, relaxing, meditative position. Your arms and feet are wider than your mat to relax even more. Relaxing your eyebrows and your forehead. Relaxing your jaw. And relax your arms, your legs, and your whole entire body, melting heavy onto your mat. Just taking this moment here of silence. Start to wake up your body, becoming aware of your fingers and toes, and then starting to move around your fingers and your toes, opening up your eyes and stretching your arms forward, feet come together, lengthening your body nice and long, and exhale, rolling into your fetal position onto your right side. Take a breath in, exhale it out, inhale slowly, coming into a seated position at the center of your mat. Ending today's practice, an inhale, raise your arms up to the sky, lengthening your arms, palms together, hands to your heart center. And inhale, reach the arms up nice and tall again. Exhale, taking that energy between your palms to your heart, sending lots of energy for the rest of your day. Thanking yourself for being here, for your health and your well-being. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time on the mat. Namaste, my friends.